Attention passionate San Francisco 49ers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on San Francisco 49ers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true San Francisco 49ers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and San Francisco 49ers fans. Let's get to the news today. We're diving into some intriguing moves that the 49ers have made recently, moves that could have a significant impact on their upcoming season. As fans, we all know how crucial the offseason is for shaping the team's future, and the latest signing of a pass rusher has certainly caught everyone's attention. The San Francisco 49ers have signed Bradley Anae, a name that might not be on everyone's lips yet, but trust me, this could be a game changer. Anae, a player with a compelling recent track record and a lot to prove, is joining the fold as the team bolsters its defensive front. Now, why is this move so interesting? Well, for starters, Anae's background is quite unique. He was originally drafted by the Dallas Cowboys in the 5th round of the 2020 NFL Draft. Being a 5th-round pick, Anae wasn't necessarily expected to be a star right out of the gate, but he showed flashes of potential during his time with the Cowboys. Unfortunately, his stint there was relatively short-lived. He didn't make the roster after the 2021 season and hasn't been back in the NFL since then. So, for almost 2 seasons now, Anae has been out of the spotlight, but that doesn't mean he's been inactive or without talent. Far from it. His most recent playing experience was in the United Football League with the Birmingham Stallions, and it was there that Anae truly stood out. In the UFL last season, Anae dominated in multiple categories, showcasing why the 49ers decided to bring him into their fold now. He led the league with a 23-2 pass rush win rate, which is quite impressive considering the level of competition. For those who may not be familiar, the pass rush win rate is a statistic that measures how often a rusher wins their one-on-one matchups against blockers, a critical metric for pass rushing specialists. Anae's ability to consistently beat blockers makes him a valuable asset, especially when it comes to pressuring quarterbacks and creating turnovers. But what really sets Anae apart, according to PFF's grading system for the UFL, is his exceptional performance in true pass sets, where he scored a remarkable grade of 91.7. For context, PFF grades range from 0 to 100, and anything above 90 is considered elite. Anae's grade indicates that he was not only effective, but also dominant in pass rushing situations, consistently winning battles and generating pressure. He was also among the top 5 in pressures and hurries across the league, which shows his ability to disrupt the offensive backfield regularly. Looking at the season stats, Anae finished with 17 tackles, 6 tackles for loss, and 5 sacks. Those are solid numbers, particularly for someone who is playing in a league that's often seen as a stepping stone or a comeback platform for players trying to make it back to the NFL. And now, the 49ers have decided to give him that opportunity again. So, why would the 49ers go the UFL route and sign someone like Anae? Well, for starters, the team has a history of finding value in unconventional places. Remember that last season they brought in Jonathan Garvin, who is currently on the roster, and he made contributions. The addition of Anae could be driven by a couple of factors. One, the team might be dealing with injuries or the need for more depth along the defensive line. The 49ers have one of the most physically demanding defenses, and having that extra pass rushing threat can be vital, especially during the long, grueling NFL season. Another reason could be strategic. As we approach the preseason, teams often need to fill gaps and test different players, especially with the starters likely not playing much, if at all. Kyle Shanahan, the mastermind behind this offense and defense, is known for his meticulous planning, and having a versatile pass rusher like Anae gives him more options to rotate and keep players fresh. It also allows the coaching staff to evaluate talent more thoroughly during these crucial early practices and preseason games. Now, considering Anae's skill set, it's interesting to analyze how he might fit into the 49ers' defensive scheme. The 49ers have historically prioritized a strong, aggressive pass rush, with players like Nick Bosa leading the charge. Adding Anae, who has demonstrated the ability to generate pressure consistently, could help the team maintain that relentless edge on defense. It's all about creating pressure, forcing mistakes, and disrupting rhythm, something Anae has shown he can do based on his recent performances. And let's not forget the broader context of the NFC West. The division is incredibly competitive, with the Seahawks, Rams, and Cardinals all vying for supremacy. The 49ers have been a dominant force in recent years, reaching the NFC Championship game multiple times and winning a Super Bowl not too long ago. But every season presents new challenges, and rival teams are always looking to improve. The signing of Anae might seem like a minor move on the surface, but it's part of a larger strategy to keep the 49ers at the top of the division and in the hunt for another Super Bowl appearance. Beyond just this signing, San Francisco's approach this offseason has been quite intentional. They've prioritized depth and versatility on both sides of the ball. The defense, in particular, has been a focus, with the team trying to find that perfect blend of pass rushers, run stoppers, and coverage players. Anae's addition gives them a fresh option coming off the edge, someone who, despite not being a household name, has proven he can make an impact when given the chance. It's about building a roster that's flexible, resilient, and capable of adapting to whatever challenges come their way during the grind of the NFL season. Now, looking ahead, we should consider what Anae's presence might mean for the team's overall defensive scheme. With his ability to generate pressure in pass sets, he could be used in various packages, especially in third-down situations where getting to the quarterback quickly is critical. The 49ers pride themselves on their front seven, and Anae's style of play fits well within that identity. He can also serve as a valuable rotational player, allowing Bosa, Drake Jackson, and other starters to stay fresh and effective throughout the game. Of course, this move also sends a message to the rest of the league. The 49ers are serious about maintaining their defensive dominance. They're willing to look beyond the traditional NFL roster and tap into leagues like the UFL to find hidden gems. It's a testament to the organization's scouting and talent development mindset, always on the lookout for players who can add value and help them reach another Super Bowl. In terms of expectations, Anae's signing is not about instant stardom, but more about adding depth, competition, and possibly surprising some opponents with his pass rush skills. The NFL is a league where depth can make all the difference, especially during a grueling playoff push. If Anae can replicate even a fraction of his UFL success, he could become a key component in the 49ers' defensive rotation, especially during critical moments in the season. And let's remember, the NFL season is long and injuries happen. Having a player like Anae, who has shown he can produce at a high level when given the chance, is invaluable. It's all about maintaining that relentless pressure on opposing quarterbacks, and the 49ers' coaching staff clearly sees potential in Anae's ability to contribute in that regard. As fans of the 49ers, we should be excited about this addition. It's not just about filling a roster spot. It's about strategic depth and adding a player with a proven knack for rushing the passer. The team continues to build a competitive, versatile squad that can adapt to the challenges of the NFL season. Whether Anae finds a prominent role early on or gradually earns his snaps, his signing signals that the 49ers are still hungry for success and are willing to explore every avenue to get there. Now, as we look forward to the preseason and the upcoming regular season, it's clear that the 49ers are making smart moves to stay ahead in the NFC West. The division is tough, but with players like Anae, they're ensuring they have enough firepower on defense to keep their rivals guessing. The competition for spots on the roster will be fierce, and Anae's journey is just beginning. It's an exciting time to be a 49ers fan, and I can't wait to see how this new addition performs once the games start counting. Pause here, just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest San Francisco 49ers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. In conclusion, this signing highlights how the 49ers are not resting on their laurels. They're actively seeking out talent that can fill gaps and give them that extra edge. Anae's recent dominance in the UFL proves he's a player with the potential to contribute, especially in a team that knows how to develop talent and maximize their strengths. It's also a reminder that the NFL is a league where perseverance, talent, and opportunity come together, and Anae's story is a perfect example of that. Looking at the bigger picture, the 49ers are building a roster that combines proven NFL experience with players who have fought hard to get back to the league. It's about creating a culture of resilience and relentless pursuit of excellence. The coaching staff, led by Kyle Shanahan and his defensive coordinators, will undoubtedly have plans to utilize Anae's skill set to keep opposing quarterbacks on their toes. With Bosa leading the charge, Anae could be the spark to ignite some new pass rushing schemes and keep the pressure high all season long. And let's not forget the fans' role in all this. The energy, the support, and the passion we bring to every game and every news update help fuel the team's motivation. The 49ers have a storied history of overcoming obstacles and rising to the top, and moves like this reinforce their commitment to that legacy. Every signing, every practice, every game adds a new chapter to this ongoing story of resilience, determination, and championship aspirations. So in the end, it's about more than just a signing. It's about a team that's constantly evolving, always looking for ways to improve, and never settling for less than greatness. Anae's addition might be just the beginning of a new chapter for the 49ers defense. Fans, let's stay excited, stay engaged, and continue to support this team through every twist and turn. Because if there's one thing we know for sure, it's that the San Francisco 49ers are always in the hunt, always pushing to be better, and always striving for that ultimate goal, another Super Bowl victory. And now, San Francisco 49ers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this signing? Do you believe Anae can make an immediate impact? Are you excited to see how this new addition fits into the team's plans? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest San Francisco 49ers news.